All right, welcome everybody. This is Turkey Talks episode 8, I believe it is. We got my host today, Maddox Carey, and we got our special guest today. Everybody welcome Coach Rodeo. How does it feel to be on the podcast today?
Thank you for having me. I'm very excited about this.
Great answer. With that being said, we'll get into a few questions here. I'll start it off and then we'll have Maddox give some in a little bit. As we know, you've coached for many years and helped out the organization gratefully. Throughout being at Valley View, what would you consider to be like the best year you've been around in like recent history?
Well, obviously the best year, 1992, when we won the state championship. That was very exciting. Going down to Altoona, it was delayed a week, and it was a very good team. And that was probably the most exciting year.
All right, Maddox.
How did you first get into coaching?
I got into coaching. I played football at Indiana University of Pennsylvania, and I always said that I was not going to get into coaching because I knew it took a lot of time. I would Coach Bazalia and Coach Komposky, and I saw how much time they put in, and I really didn't want to do that. But a job opportunity came at Western Wayne, and the coaching came with the job, so I took it and coached there for 3 years.
All right. So you help out with the offensive line and defensive line mainly, but you also help out with everything pretty much. You're a great coach here. What are your expectations going into this year for the offensive line and defensive line?
Well, when I look at the linemen that are coming back, and I see young kids, young players, I think they have an opportunity to be together and play together for 2 or 3 years, which is unusual. Usually you replace one player or maybe replace 2 players, but they have a chance to be together, 4 of them, at least 4, maybe 5,
Yep.
together for 3 years. That's unusual. So if they would work and then they would stick together, I think there's a good opportunity. Now, again, they have to put the time in now with the weights. They have to put the time in the summer. That's when you win your football games.
Of course. Maddox, got anything?
What traits do you look for in a great lineman?
Well, you want a lineman to be tough. You want a lineman that's willing to work because the linemen have to work on their technique. You know, you can get away with a guy that's 180 pounds if he's willing to work and if he has good technique. Yeah, it's nice to have somebody 240 pounds, and it's nice to have somebody that's very fast. But if they don't want to work and they don't want to get better, you're better off getting guys who really want to play and work together. You could scheme your offense around guys, their talents, if they want to play, if they want to work.
Of course. And that just goes for everything in general. If you're doing like any sport you do, anything you do, you got to just put in the work, put in the effort if you want to be the best. Speaking on that, just helping your guys out and just getting everybody right for Friday nights, how much does it mean to you to get these guys ready for Friday nights and play some football?
Well, right now my role is to work with the younger kids. And right now myself and Coach Reese try to get the scout team to emulate what the other team is doing. We talk to the coaches, what defense do you want us to run? And then we try to get it as best we can. Last year, Kyle and Apollo really worked and pushed everybody. Not that they got a lot of playing time, but they helped us win games because of pushing the offensive line. And that's what we have to find. That's my job right now, is to try to find guys to make us get better. If you don't work hard, to me, on Tuesday and Wednesday, you're not going to win your games on Friday.
Well spoken, Coach. Maddox, got anything here?
What was high school football like when you first started coaching compared to now?
When we first started I started at Western Wayne. We had we didn't have many players on the team. So we had to, I went from Western Wayne and then I went to Mid-Valley. We had to really scheme up offenses to try to beat teams that were better than us, try to stay in games with teams that were better. And we did it sometimes. We could not stay with teams that were well coached and had good players. It was very hard. Then when I came to Valley View, I learned a lot from the coaches that were here. And I learned a lot from coaches that I had. Carl Klatch was a coach that I had, Ray Ronke, they were coaches back. I learned a lot from them, and I took a lot of what I learned from them and start using it here.
Of course. All right, I got one last question. Got to end it on a little bit of a fun note. One quick question here. I want you to answer this as honest as you can. Do you have any hope for Eddie Glenicki this season?
Eddie Glenicki does not have to be fast. Eddie Glenicki has to work on being quick from here to here. That's all. Coming off the ball, he's got long arms. He's 250 pounds or more. Do I have hope? Yes. Do I know if he's going to do it? No. But I do have hope that he can contribute some way to this team and help this team get better and get back to the championship that we expect.
Of course. Thank you, Coach, for coming on the podcast today. Thank you, Maddox, for hosting. This has been Turkey Talks Episode 8, alongside my co-host, Maddox, here again, and Coach Rodeo here. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll get right into our next segment, everyone. All right, welcome, everyone. We are into our next segment with our interview with Caleb Brown today. Caleb, how excited are you to be on the podcast?
Yeah, I'm actually really excited because all this stuff you guys do here is cool. So, yeah.
That's great to hear. I'll start off with the question, and then we'll get Coach Bob into some questions too. All right, as we know, last year was your first year on varsity as a sophomore. You were the starting quarterback. What would you say was your favorite moment from the season? And just take us through it one by one.
Oh, my favorite moment is...
It could be like one play. It could be like
I have a play. It's when we were playing prep. It was in right at the end of the first quarter.
I know what this is.
My deep post to Gabe to tie up the game completely changed the entire momentum of the game because once prep scored on the punt, it killed us. But then that touchdown gave us the entire chance to go out there and win that game, and that was really big for us.
100%. Big momentum changer. Coach Bob, what do we got next?
Why quarterback? What made you pick that position?
That's a really good question because I don't really know. I guess just when I was young, it was just sports were always in my life, and I guess I just chose that, and it's been amazing.
All right, I got another question here. As a quarterback, it's widely regarded as one of the hardest mental positions on the field. Describe to me what it's like just to be a quarterback and just have the most important role on the team and be in charge of just being the leader.
Yeah, so I'll just walk you through one play during a game. You go over to Coach Scott, you grab the play, or he has a wide receiver bring it to you.
Of course.
Or if it's on the band, or if he just brings it to you, you got to remember the whole thing. You make sure you don't screw anything up. You got to say it slow enough to have all the guys know what we're doing.
Of course.
You got to break the huddle. You got to walk out. You got to be confident because you can't let the other team be oh, the quarterback's all scared out there. So you got to be confident, and then you just got to read what you got out there and just go on about the play, and then the play happens.
Of course, the play does happen. Coach Bob, we got anything?
How do you stay calm when things aren't going your way?
Throughout my entire life, I haven't really gotten nervous much at all. I could say the one time, it was weird. We were playing Scranton in that opening drive. I had your brother on a touchdown on a seam, completely missed him. I walk over to the sideline and Coach Scott's chewing me out about it. He was wide open. So, yeah, I guess besides that, just being calm has really been a natural thing to me.
Of course, just moving from one play to the next play, you got to take it with a grain of salt and just move on. Coach Bob, you got anything?
I got to add to that one. Who has better hands, Luke or Ben?
I mean, I haven't really thrown him a passing game yet, so we'll have to see this year. But
He's got to be your favorite receiver. He's a senior.
Yeah.
He has good hands.
Oh yeah, when we're going outside.
If you say that Ben has the better hands right now, there is going to be a problem.
Yeah, no, I was just about to say is that when we go outside, I see you working with Carter and stuff, and you guys are throwing these crazy one-hand grabs. So yeah, as of right now, I'd have to say Luke with the hands, but we'll have to see during the year.
Don't even go there. I'm better than
We'll
him.
see.
Okay. I'll get into another question here. What are some of the things you're looking forward to, like this upcoming season? This could be like practices, spending time with the guys, or just overall being on the field with everyone.
For the upcoming year, like obviously to win is always the big thing. You got to win because you're at Valley View. That's like the standard. You got to
course.
win. Having more leadership with the team because last year coming out on like a sophomore didn't really have much say into it. So having more of like a voice would be really important. And just having the team be like all together, so like be one big family and go out and start winning football games.
100%. Coach Bob, got anything?
Who's your biggest supporter?
My biggest supporter, probably my parents, 100%. Like they've been with me 100% of the way. Like they've done everything for me possible to be the best person I can be.
All right, a little bit of a fun one here. If you were to play any position besides for quarterback, what would it be?
Any position?
Yep.
I'd probably play tight end because like I'm a little bit on like the larger side because quarterback and tight end like close in size because tight end's a little bit larger. But like just being able to be like the guy just go catch passes and you're like big a tight end, I feel like that would be pretty cool.
Of course, Coach Bob, got anything to end us off?
What coach did you like better, Coach Anthony or Coach Wasilchuk?
Ooh, it's a really hard question. I mean, yeah, Coach Kenny's been with me for a long time, over 3 years. Helped me all through the way, and then Coach Scott, obviously, I'm with him for my next 2 years. So I feel like they're about the same at this point because like I can't really just say like I like one more than the other, or they're gonna start fighting over.
Scott does want to fire him every week, but
Yeah, but yeah, as of right now, I'd say they're about the same. Just because like they've all been doing their job and stuff. Yeah.
Of course. Coach Bob, you got anything else?
no, I got everything's good. Yep.
All right. Thank you guys for watching this segment of Turkey Talks. This has been episode 8 alongside my co-host over here, Coach Bob. And we got Shooter on the interview today. Thank you guys for watching. And with that being said, we'll move on to our next segment of Turkey Talks.
Welcome to this week of Turkey Talks. We have a good food this week, but first I'm just gonna talk for a minute because I really don't want to eat. Yeah. All right. So we got pizza. It has fish on it. I'm not gonna show it to the camera, but it's good. It looks really good. Okay. Yo, want a bite? Smells good. Looks fishy. Has pizza sauce. Let's eat. Napkins. Cheers. No, I'm not doing this. No, no, I'm not. No, again, no. It was a really good food this week. Really, really good food. Probably my favorite so far. I'm gonna give it a 1, -1 actually. So yeah, I hope next week is gonna be a better food. I hope. Maybe we could do like ice cream or like pizza, real pizza, please. All right. See you next week on Turkey Talks.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Turkey Talks. This is the trivia segment. As always, if you hear this sound, Google gets the question first, and if you hear this sound, Coach Rodeo gets it first. So here we go. Ryan is on a 4-week losing streak, so you got to get one today.
I will.
Good. What country did the U.S. buy Alaska from?
Russia.
Correct.
I think.
I don't think so.
Replay that.
I thought it was him for sure. I don't know. Replay. Who
I
scored
still got it.
100 points in an NBA basketball game?
Will Chamberlain.
Correct. 1-1.
Yep.
Correct. Here we go.
I did know that.
What baseball player is known as the Great Bambino?
My God. Oh my God. He played for the Mets. No, Nets. It's Barry Sanders. No,
Babe Ruth. Barry Sanders.
I knew that. I knew it was Babe Ruth.
Correct. 2-1. Oh my gosh. Here we go. What U.S. city is nicknamed the Windy City?
Chicago.
Correct. 3-1. Ryan lost again. We're going to keep it going. Which U.S. state shares a border with only one other state?
Oh, Maine. No, Maine does.
Correct.
Maine?
Correct. Maine. 3-2. Well, Rubel, you lost.
How did I not get Babe Ruth? I said Barry Sanders. What was I? I know Babe.
Barry Sanders.
All right, well, see you guys on the next segment of Turkey Talks.
Welcome, everyone. This has been Turkey Talks episode 8. Alongside my co-host here, Coach Bob. We got Rubel. Terrible food review today.
Yeah, I hope it gets better next week. But you know what? I tried something new. It's all right, but I mean,
You did your best.
I did do my best. I didn't puke. I did good. Yeah.
Thank you, Rubel, for the input. All right, we're going to close this episode out. Thank you guys for watching. And with that being said, stay tuned to the next episode.
Big boss getting richer every minute. Oh no, big boss getting richer every minute. Big boss getting richer every minute. Oh no, big boss getting richer every minute.
Yeah, the loot got me funny, they think I can't tell. Small dick energy is all that I smell. You better talk to